Welcome to A Peek at Parenting. Quick tips to help you bring out the best in yourself and your kids. Today's tip is on creating positive tools. I don't know about you, but as an adult, I find kids calling each other names and putting each other down to be extremely irritating. And so I decided when my kids were very young that I needed to come up with a tool that I could use with them to help them recognize that while name calling can be fun, just teasing, joking around can be an okay thing, that they also needed to know how to build the other person back up. This is a great way to teach your kids how to give compliments, why compliments are important, and even how good it feels to receive a compliment. So what happened in my house, this is the general guidelines, is if you called someone anything other than their name, you had to come up with 2 nice things about that person if that person wanted you to. So if I said to one of my kids, "Oh, pick it up, turkey," my child could say to me, "Mom, that's 2 nice things." And they learned to do that, even with my terms of endearment. But it was fair because their name is not Turkey. And while I meant it with love, they also loved getting the 2 nice things. So what would happen is in that situation, I would need to say 2 nice things about my child. I might say, "You tell great stories. I love your giggle." Those might be my 2 nice things. When my kids first started out doing this, I had to sit down and help them with some of the nice things that they could say. They were pretty limited in what they could come up with themselves. So we played around with what are the things that you really love about your sister or brother, or what are some things about your friends that you really like. I love running around, playing with you, running around outside. You're great at jumping on the trampoline. It didn't matter what the compliment was, as long as it was something that you liked about them. We also had some other little rules that we used because this could easily get out of hand. These rules were, first of all, if you argued, if you said, "I didn't call him that, I was just joking, I didn't mean it," it didn't matter. If you argued it at all, when someone said 2 nice things, then you had to automatically say 4 nice things about them. If you continued to argue, fuss, cause a big scene, then it became 6 nice things very quickly, and you were asked to remove yourself from the group. So in our house, that often would mean they'd have to go to their room and they'd have to think about what nice things they could say. They could return when they had at least 2 nice things, and I could help them if needed for some of the rest. They also weren't allowed to use the same compliment on the same day. So if they've already said on that day, "You make good Lego contraptions," they couldn't use that one again until the next day. As a parent, I always reserved the right to be the one who insisted 2 nice things be said. This was not done in a punitive way, like, "You say 2 nice things about him right now and never talk that way again." It was always very much about, 2 nice things are required. Simple as that. If they argued, as I said, it went to 4 nice things or 6 nice things. When they had said their nice things, that was it. It was finished. I didn't lecture them further on it. I didn't say, "Now, next time, you're not going to call them that, are you?" I would just let it go as soon as they said their nice things. The last thing I want to tell you, and this is pretty important, is that if a child said something nasty about their brother, sister, friend, whoever, they had to say the nice things in the same group of people. This eliminated the idea of being cool in front of your friends, maybe putting your sister or your brother down, and then later letting them know how much you enjoy their stories or how fun they are to hang out with. You had to say your nice things in front of the same kids that were there when you said the other pieces, so that you really thought about what it was you were saying. Now, I'm not suggesting this eliminated all name calling or even that we want to eliminate all name calling, but I am saying this was a fun way to reinforce the idea that anytime you put someone down, you're taking something away from them. And so when you know how to give things back, it makes it a lot easier to do. I'm Debbie Pokornik, and this was A Peek at Parenting.